Today we're going to be preparing an Italian dish called chicken saltimbocca, and it is absolutely delicious. My wife made it for me. I freaked out, so I had to share it with you here. Let's look at the ingredients. We have some breadcrumbs, sourdough bread, my mother-in-law's sourdough bread, unbelievable. In a food processor makes it kind of that consistency. It's fabulous. We have tarragon, we have some Parmesan cheese. Oh, another secret. This is what's called Gruyere cheese. Check my website for the correct spelling on that, but it's Gruyere cheese. It's creamy, buttery cheese. You can also use mozzarella or Swiss, but if you can find this, you're going to love it because it's awesome. Chopped tomatoes and some really good ham of some kind. This happens to be heavenly ham, which is wonderful with this. And then, of course, we have some melted butter, some toothpicks, a chicken breast. You want as large a chicken breast as possible, and then you're going to pound that out to make it nice and thin. You can see about how thick that is there. You have a baking pan that has some aluminum foil to keep it from sticking with a little oil in there. That's the ingredients. Let's start getting this thing assembled here. We're going to take a couple of pieces of the ham and just lay it there on the chicken breast. Then we're going to come back here and assemble this breadcrumb business here with the tarragon. We'll put some tarragon in there and the Parmesan cheese. You can tell this is a nice cheesy dish with all these cheeses, and then we're going to kind of blend this around real good. Yes, I have washed my hands and kind of spread that out, and we're going to be rolling this chicken in that in just a second. But first we're going to put some cheese on there because it looks like it needs a little bit of this fabulous cheese. I promise this cheese is wonderful. If you're a cheese person, you're going to like this dish. Then some tomatoes, just a few tomatoes, as many as you can get in there because you're going to roll this, and it's almost like a Mexican dish in that regard. You kind of roll it up and bake it. So let's start rolling this thing and just see how much we can get in there and still roll it and have it all hold together. And that's why we have the toothpicks. Get some toothpicks out here and stick one in that way and one in that way just to hold it in place. Because, and you see it's all in there and it's all kind of, you may have to stuff it back in there a little bit to make sure it all stays. We're going to get that butter coating this a little bit here, so we'll make the breadcrumbs stick. Yeah, oh, it's looking good already. Roll that around and get those breadcrumbs on there really good because the flavor in there is just magnificent. Then I'm going to take the toothpicks down. Oops, going to shove a little bit more back in there. Take toothpicks down and stick it in there. I'm going to have to stick that one that way because it's gotten awfully big. And we're going to bake that for 40 to 45 minutes in 350 degrees. 40 to 45 minutes, 350 degrees. You can kind of play with it. Depends on the size of the chicken, but that's about what it's going to run out to. I'm going to wash my hands and show you the finished product in just a minute. Well, we're going to finish the dish by eating it. We have the chicken saltimbocca already. You'll see the breadcrumbs are nice and toasty. It's been in the oven. And we actually put a few little pieces of tomato in around the chicken combination there. And we're going to taste it. Oh, it's really good. The ham that we put in there has salted the entire dish. So you don't even have to add any salt. It's absolutely wonderful. If you want the complete recipe, look at my website, gunselman.com. That's GUNSELMAN.com, and you'll find it all there under TV dinners. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this dish.